Hello to each and every one of you. Welcome back again into our lesson video. So today we're going to be looking at Bergwin's Geography Grade 12. So in this topic, we're going to be looking at how Bergwins form. Okay, yes. So we're going to be looking at how Bergwins form. The formation of Bergwins, I'm just going to write the very important points for you to note down. Okay, yes, so that you can answer effectively during your examinations as well as your class tests. All right, grade 12s. By the way, I do have some more than 3 videos already in the channel, including the content videos about the Bergwins, which is a lesson, as well as the revision of question papers. Okay, yes. All right. So guys, look, I just represented 2 ways of Bergwins because also in your question papers, the Bergwins are going to be represented in 2 ways. Okay, yes. It can be expressed in a form of synoptic chart, or I can say some kind of a sketch map. Okay, yes. So this is our sketch map or synoptic chart. Okay, yes. On the other side, we can see that we have a cross section. Okay, yes, of the formation of Bergwins, the cross section. Okay, yes. So this is the very same thing as this, but this shows the map of South Africa, and this shows the land of South Africa. Okay, yes, which is a cross section of it. As you can see, this in this area, this is the same as this area, okay, this uphilling area at this point is the same as this shaded area here, which shows the escarpment. So this area is there continental. Okay, yes. So this is the continental, which is the plateau. Okay, yes, the plateau, and this point here is the escarpment. Okay, yes, the escarpment whereby you're about to decrease very much in altitudes. Okay, yes. As you go down there, okay, as you go down there, you can see that this is our escarpment. Okay, yes. So this is the plateau and this is the escarpment. So escarpment started at this point. Okay, yes, started at this point and goes down. This is the escarpment. All right, let me just write it down for you. So this is your plateau. I'm not sure about my spelling. Okay, yes. So this is your plateau. Okay, so this is your escarpment. Down the escarpment. Okay, yes. All right, and this is your down the escarpment until the coastal low pressure. Okay, this is your coastal low pressure situated in the ocean. Coastal low pressure situated along the ocean. Okay, so the shaded blue there, guys, is the ocean. Okay, the shaded blue is the ocean. Okay, yes. All right, look, fellas, the very first thing that you have to understand about Bergwins is that Bergwins occur in winter. The season whereby they occur in winter. It's very important for you to understand that. Okay, just note it down. So the Bergwins, they occur in winter. Okay, yes. So they occur in winter season. Okay, yes, they occur in winter. So as they occur in winter, you can clearly see the significance of that, which is being illustrated by the 2 diagrams there in your synoptic chart as well as in your cross section. You can see that the high pressure cell is dominantly in the interior of South Africa, meaning that your Kalahari is being situated upwards, meaning that in the interior of South Africa, your high pressure cells have moved upwards, meaning that this basically means that your 30 degrees south of the equator have moved upwards. That is why it's in winter, because you know that in winter, in the southern hemisphere, this is whereby the equator is far from us, specifically the interior of South Africa. Okay, yes. So I mean that if the equator moved upwards, also other lines of latitudes move upwards. So I mean that your 30 degrees south of the equator, this is your 30 degrees south of the equator, this line. Okay, yes. So I mean that it was situated at this point during the summer. Okay, yes. At this point, the equator was just close to South Africa. That is why in summer we receive a low pressure. I mean that we receive a lot of rainfall, a lot of warm temperatures, high temperatures, and an end. Okay, yes. All right, look, But now the equator have moved away, meaning that if it has moved away, it have moved upwards. It has been close to the regions of the northern hemisphere. In the northern hemisphere, they are experiencing summer season, but us, we are very far, meaning that the sun rays take long distance, okay, yes, to reach us in south, okay, yes, so this is why we're experiencing winter and cold conditions, high pressure, and an end, okay, yes. So the basic thing that you have to understand here is that the 30 degrees south of the equator have moved upwards and is overhead or is overlining in the interior of South Africa, okay? Yes, causing high pressure. I mean that we have 3 high pressure cells, by the way, but the other cells are not apparent in this scenario at the moment. So we have the Kalahari High, the South Indian High, which is situated in the warm Mozambique current, and the South Atlantic High, which is situated in the cold Benguela current, okay? Yes. So the basic thing is that the subtropical high pressure belt have moved upward. Simple. That is why we are experiencing high pressure. Because look, you know that in the subtropical high pressure, someone would ask, why are we experiencing high pressure when this moved upwards, when it's high pressure? How does that form? Look, when it's high pressure in the subtropical high pressure belt, in the high pressure belt, there are diverging winds, meaning that the winds are diverging. So you know that we have the tropical easterlies diverging with the westerlies, okay? Yes, with the tropical westerlies. So we have tropical the tropical westerlies diverging with these, okay? Yes, with tropical easterlies with these, okay? Yes, with these, okay? Yes, so mean that we're going to experience a high pressure. So when there are diverging winds, we're going to experience high pressure. So that's what happens in this line of latitude. That is why. So mean that if the diverging winds, the winds from the sky, the winds on the upper atmosphere are going to subside. There will be more subsiding air. That is why we're experiencing this high pressure. So this is going to cause a high pressure. I hope you understand it. By the way, a vice versa of this, or a contrast of this, is whereby in summer now, meaning that the equator is close to us. So we're going to experiencing diverging winds, okay? Yes. So which is going to cause a low pressure. That's why in summer we're experiencing low pressure. The formation of clouds, which leads to heavy rainfall, torrential rainfalls, and an end. Okay, look. Now, you know that the circulation of the airflow around the Kalahari High, which is dominantly in the interior of South Africa, is in an anti-clockwise direction. So as it is in an anti-clockwise direction, it diverges these winds towards the coastal low pressure, close to the ocean, or towards the coastal regions. So it's going to move, and these winds are going to move, meaning that these are very, very hot, dry winds. Okay, yes, very, very hot, dry winds. The reason why they are very hot, you can clearly see that they originate from the sky, or they originate from the upper atmosphere. So I mean that when they go down, mean that when they sink down, they are going to hit with an particulate rate of 1 degrees per 100 meters, meaning that they add this temperature of 1 degrees plus 1 degrees each and every time they reach 100 meters. So I mean that the time they reach the land or the interior of South Africa, they are very, very warm, uncomfortable winds, okay? Yes, very, very dry, okay? Yes. So they are going to diverge towards the coastal low pressure. So as they diverge at this point now, so they are going to formulate a anti-clockwise flow around the interior of South Africa, around the Kalahari High. This is our Kalahari High, okay? Yes. So, and they move towards from the plateau down the escarpment until the coastal low pressure. Very same thing on this side, from the plateau, from the Kalahari High, which is situated in the plateau, down the escarpment, okay, until they reach the coastal low pressure, I mean that the coastal regions, okay, yes. So you can clearly see the impact that they are going to cause into the community members or into some environments. Okay, yes, in the interior of South Africa as well as in the interior or places situated in the escarpment as well. Okay, yes. Look, that's it, guys. Okay, yes, that's it. So a contrast to this is like a contrast of the higher because the colder it becomes, because now the winds are from the high altitudes down to lower altitudes, mean that it's going to be vice versa, going to an increase in temperature. But if winds are from the land evaporating, they're going to decrease the temperature. I hope you understand, guys, and that's how it goes. So as these winds move from the continental areas down the escarpment, you can clearly see that as you're moving down the escarpment, also the temperatures or the height above sea level decreases. As you move, they decrease. So as they decrease, also these winds are going to continue to heat up with the adiabatic lapse rate. Okay, yes, they're going to heat up with the adiabatic lapse rate, meaning that they are going to become very, very hot and drier. Okay, they're going to become very, very hotter and drier. That's how it goes until they reach the coastal low. Okay, causing the very uncomfortable conditions and an end. All right, guys, you can clearly see. Okay, yes, you can clearly see everything. I think I've explained some deeper concepts or some fundamental concepts about this or these backwinds. Look, now I'm just going to write down like a format of the formation of these backwinds or some important concepts. Okay, yes. So the other thing that you have to understand is that you can clearly see our mid-latitude cyclone, a low pressure cell. Okay, this L stands for low pressure cell, not for low pressure system. Okay, yes. Okay, coastal low pressure. It's not a coastal low pressure. This is a coastal low pressure, but this is a low pressure cell, which is representing the mid-latitude cyclone. As you can see, the back winds. The other thing that you have to understand is that back winds occur ahead of the mid-latitude cyclone, just before the mid-latitude cyclones affect or impact the interior of South Africa, more especially the southwesterly region, which is around your Cape Town there. Okay, yes. Look, so in this case now, so they also, you can say they also occur ahead. Okay, yes, ahead there. Ahead, I hope you can see all, guys. They also are ahead there. Mid-latitude cyclones. Okay, yes, mid-latitude cyclones. So back winds mean that ahead there, mid-latitude cyclones. Okay, yes. So in each and every time you have to know that. The other important thing is that you know that the air that is from the upper atmosphere circulates. You can say the air circulates. The air circulates from the Kalahari High. Okay, from the Kalahari High to the coastal low pressure. You can see from Kalahari to the coastal or towards the coastal low pressure. Okay, yes, to the coastal low pressure. Coastal low pressure. Okay, yes, to the coastal low pressure. That's it. So as the air subsides, as the air moves down the escarpment, meaning that from this point to that point you are decreasing in heights. Okay, yes. So mean that the winds are going to become warmer and warmer, or hotter and hotter, meaning that they are going to become very, very drier. Okay, yes. So as the air subsides from the plateau, from the plateau. Not sure about my spelling about plateau. Okay, about plateau, and down the escarpment. Okay, and down the escarpment. Down the escarpment, it hits adiabatically. So as the air subsides from the plateau and down the escarpment, it hits, okay, it hits adiabatically, adiabatic temperature, okay, adiabatic temperature, lapse rate, okay, lapse rate, and become dry and hot, okay, I told you that, and become drier and hotter. All right. So as these with the mean that these are the environments that leave the ecosystem, as well as people which are going to be negatively impacted by these bergwinds. Okay, yes, they just bring a negative impact to the human beings. Okay, yes, as well as to the environment, more especially. Okay, yes. So this causes hot, dry conditions. Okay, so this causes a hot or a hotter and drier conditions. Okay, yes, a hotter, dry and comfortable conditions. Okay, this causes a hotter, dry, uncomfortable conditions. Okay, conditions which are generally replaced by the associated cold weather conditions. Okay, yes, brought by, I can say brought. Okay, yes, brought by the mid-latitude cyclone. Okay, yes, mid-latitude cyclone. That's how it goes. That's it. So this causes hot and dry and uncomfortable conditions, which are generally replaced by the associated cold weather conditions brought by the mid-latitude cyclones. As I told you that the bergwinds occur just before the mid-latitude cyclones touches South Africa. Okay, yes, because you know that you can clearly see the cold front, okay, which is going to cause high pressure, the rainfalls on the southwestern direction, cold, very, very cold weather conditions. Okay, yes, and more especially in the southwesterly coastal areas or areas. All right. So the most common thing that they cause are veld fires. Okay, yes. So they cause, or bergwinds cause, veld fires. Okay, yes. So bergwinds cause veld fires. Okay, yes. So they cause veld fires. So if they cause veld fires, mean that the environment indeed is going to be negatively impacted. The ecosystem or the biodiversity is disrupted. The farmers are going to be disadvantaged because they're going to lose their income, or they're going to lose their crops because their crops are being burnt by these veld fires, as well as their livestock. Okay, yes. They're going to be obliged to move from that specific environment to live into a new environment. Okay, yes. More especially human beings that are living in that specific area. Okay, as much as the ecosystem or the biodiversity is being disrupted, and that's how it goes. So guys, you can try to find other convincing examples on how these veld fires or these bergwinds can negatively impact the specific environments. All right. that's how it goes. And I think that's the end of our lesson video. Please don't forget to subscribe for more lesson coordinates. Have a great day. Cheers. Bye.